What's that?
My baggage from the back, mate.
Cameras ready? All good?
Action.
Yeah.
Oh,
last
it's
one.
late.
That's the money shot right there.
That's it. Stuff, Sam.
You're going to get the sack one day.
Okay, boys. What do you like most about that, Anthony?
Oh, our composure. I think we were about 85% with the ball, and the fact they only got 6 was good as well. We had to do a lot of defence, a lot of scramble defence in the second half, and it wasn't pretty. We probably weren't as clean as we need to be in that second half, but we scrambled well and kept them to 6, which was good.
Conditions out there difficult. Sam, it's hard to tell when you're sitting in a glass box, but a lot of drizzle.
Yeah, the second half was probably worse than the first half. It was raining a lot more, and I think that's when you kind of go into your shell a bit, and I think that's what we did in the second half. We didn't play the football that we wanted to play, and there was plenty of opportunity there to put them away. I still think we're still trying to build to play an 80-minute game, and we're only getting about 60 minutes out at the moment, so still waiting to get a brilliant 80-minute performance.
Anthony, where does that rank with some of your other wins? I mean, after 8 weeks, you can't be happy with the start you've had.
Yeah, I'm very happy. Obviously, it's a tough competition. If you can string some wins together, it's good. But from a performance point of view, as Sam said, we got a lot of cheap ball out of them in the first half. That in fairness to them, they weren't at their best. They fed us the ball, so we're just, as the captain just said, we just haven't gone on with the game yet. But the thing that pleased me the most tonight was that we weren't at our best offensively, but defensively we kept turning up. And a few weeks ago we were in a similar position to St George, and we let them get right back into the game. But we were just prepared to dig in there and make sure that we didn't leak too many points, which was a pleasing thing.
Sam, what drops away? Is it just that some of the set plays not working in the sets, or what do you know toward the back end of the game that's not working for you?
I don't know. If I knew, we'd put a stop to it.
Is there no talking, or?
Oh, there's no lack of effort out there. Everyone's trying. Everyone wants to do their job. If I could pinpoint and put my finger on it, we'd stop it. We'd be great offensively and defensively every week. Exactly what Hook said. We're defensively good at the moment, and it's helping us out a lot.
Anthony, the fact that you were able to make them pay for their mistakes, is that Felicia's against it, Jeff? You took advantage of what their mistakes were?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, if we'd have gone in at half time 6 or 10 points in front, they probably would have felt that they had the better of the game, because they as I say, they weren't at their best, and they fed us the ball, and we had all the field position and all the control in that first half, so we needed to get 20 points, and we did, which was pleasing. I'm not being negative. You win. I'm happy. 26-6, you win. On a wet Friday night, it's lovely. We got some things to work on, but it was a really good, solid performance, and they come at us really hard in that second half. I think that they were near perfect with the ball in the second half, and come at us really hard, and we had to turn up defensively, and we did, and it was good.
During the TV commentary, Darren Lockie said he thought the club had a 2 or 3 year window to win a comp. He thought that last year when he was playing. He still thinks it's the case. Is that just stating the obvious, or has he discussed that with you, or was that just the range of
He might be coming back, isn't he? No, I don't know, Steve. yeah, I'm not, looking at it from a broader term like that. It's Friday night, round 9, or whatever it is. I'm happy we had a win.
Nathan, do you think Corey Norman could handle the transitions well? We had, like, obviously it's always tough boots to fill with hockey, but he's handled it well, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's doing his job, and he's getting some experience out there. Yeah, I mean, I haven't got too much to say about him. He's doing his job. Yeah.
Did you have your heart in your mouth when Hodjo seemed to go down?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
What happened there?
He was faking it. Fonda Matassa.
I said he would have made 4 line breaks if he'd stopped slipping over, but he just hyperextended his knee, and he's all good. The specialist has checked him out, and he's fine. He's just got a cork from that tackle with Miles, which is his Miles, which is his biggest concern.
Oh, with his knee into the...
Yeah, that's a big score.
Sam, it must be good if you haven't put together 80 minutes yet to know that there's still that amount of improvement left in the team.
Yeah, there's a massive amount of improvement, and we work hard every week at training. We're yet to reach perfection, and it's a very hard thing to get to. But I'm sure if we keep working at it throughout this year, we stay tight as a team and work for one another and not let one another down on the field, I'm sure that there'll be a game where we can play a brilliant 80 minutes of footy.
Did you think this first 8 weeks would be more difficult than it has been? The results have been sensational. What were your expectations?
You're always unsure when you come into the start of a season. You never know what other teams are doing, training-wise, off the field. But we train really well in the off season, and we trialled well, and we picked a great team and we went with it, and it's really gelled at the moment, and we're playing some good footy and enjoying each other's time and company on the field and off the field. Hopefully, the good times can keep rolling. I did think it was going to be a lot harder, but it has been hard. We've been stringing together a few good wins, and it's a very happy and joyful place at the moment, and hopefully it can continue for many more weeks to come.
Sam, have you been surprised by the impact that Corey and Peter have had together, so new to their combination?
Yeah, they've gelled really well, but again, they worked very hard in that off season to form that little combination there. There's a lot they do away from on the field to make sure that combination is a really good one, and I'm sure that they'll be a partnership and a combination that people will be talking about for many more years to come if they stick together and play some good footy.
And then you brought up Peter 10 minutes towards the end there just to give him a little bit of a rest.
Yeah, under the conditions, he was just tightening up a little bit in the groin, so we just brought him off with 8 to go. I think it was 8 minutes, put Ben Hunt on there, but he's fine. He's no dramas.
He's going to be a real asset for you guys during Origin.
Yeah, Alex has probably been one of our most consistent performers this year, and I thought he was terrific last Friday night in the test as well. So that's going to help. We're not thinking about Origin at the moment. We've got a massive game next Saturday night against New Zealand in New Zealand, so I hope he's good there. Yeah.
That battle for the back row spot, I mean, he's going to take a bit to dislodge there, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we've just got a balance there at the moment. Like, Gillo's coming off the bench and playing, 60 or 55 minutes, and Alex gets a rest, and Sam pushes in the middle, and at the moment, it's a good balance for us. It helps us with our rotation. So, I wouldn't say it's a battle for a spot. We've just got a good rotation at the moment.
You mentioned composure earlier when you came. Is that something that Pete's become pretty good good at this season. I mean, he's in that consistency of, keeping everything running.
Yeah,
He must
yeah.
have had a lot of touches tonight. He seemed to be both sides of the field.
Yeah, he's doing a good job, and it was something we didn't start the season really well with. We didn't have any composure at the start of the year. We had to scramble to get a win against Parramatta, and then against the Cowboys we lost our composure. But since then it's been building nicely. But I thought everyone is contributing at the moment. You don't get an 85 or whatever we had tonight completion rate in those conditions unless everyone's got a little bit of composure. And we had to play down the other end of the field most of the night in the second half. So that was a real pleasing part of it, that we could get out of our own end and then defend our line for long periods.
Okay.
All good.
Thanks, guys.
So,
Thanks, guys.